Well, good morning, beautiful people. My name's Kieron Seamons, and this is my little inky world. And we're going to do some inky drawings today. We're going to be taking this beautiful dip pen and we're going to be splashing down some ink and coming up with some beautiful creation today. And today's just about letting that inner feeling come out. Just whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking, just relax and let it flow. Remember that nothing you draw is wrong, okay? We're just learning as we're going. There's learning and there's winning. That's it. Nothing else. So every drawing that you're doing, you're learning something, you're growing. And if at the end you come up with this incredible drawing, it's a bonus. Only a great bonus. But every single drawing that you do, that's why I'm drawing every single day with you, is just to let out that feeling. Let's grow, let's learn as we're doing it, okay? Have some fun on the way. So, get your pen, get your paper, get your ink, get your paints and whatever you want, and let's get into doing some fun drawing. Let's do it. Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. We are going to get in here and we're going to do some real beautiful, funky drawings. And I'm just looking around to see what kind of colours I've got here, just to kind of make the start a little bit more exciting, a little bit more different, just to break things up a bit. Sometimes it can get a little bit kind of repetitive, and sometimes I like just to throw down some colourful ink just to break things up and change things around a little bit. So I'm just kind of seeing what lovely colours have I got sitting looking at me. There's a lovely blue there. There's a brown there. Brown? Let's have a look at this brown. Let's see if we can just start off with some nice big splash of... Wow, look at that. That is a crazy big splash. Lovely. What a lovely star. So kind of vibrant already. And I love just to try and get something in there just to break up the whole kind of image. Break up the idea of what we think it's going to be. And it almost kind of gives you that looseness about it. And I love that. I love when it gets wet and loose and messy and it just... Yeah, I know. Kind of like when you're a child, right? And you've got all this kind of ink and paint and everything thrown all over the place. What a beautiful start to it. What I like to do then is I like just to kind of dab down some of the, because the desk is actually at an angle. So I like to kind of dry up some of the, so that it doesn't come running, dripping down on top of all the drawing that I'm just about to do. And that kind of gives me a nice kind of haircut to them almost, you know? Like, let's see what, it almost kind of gives me the feeling of like, wow, let's get into it and let's see what comes from it. That's Mr. Miro growling and spinning in circles in the background there. I've had to change all my nibs because yesterday I broke them all. Getting too excited yesterday. Things just went all over the place. That kind of makes me feel like there's almost like sad eyes coming in there. You see the way that is? Just kind of bringing some of those lines down there just to kind of feel my way around. As I always say, there's no plan on these drawings. There's no rough sketch. There's no pre-thought. It's just about just kind of relaxing and opening up the mind a little bit. And in a beautiful way, sometimes these drawings come up to be a beautiful surprise. And, you know, I go through my day, I do all my illustrations in my books and stuff like that, so everything's very planned and very structured. So this is a beautiful way to kind of draw a line and see where the line takes me. You see that black just bled up into that brown there. Let's just seize that because I don't want the hair to turn black. And what it does is it kind of gives you this feeling of freedom, pure freedom. Pure freedom to draw whatever comes into your mind. And, you know, I just kind of let my mind loose. I start to draw things. I'm starting to draw huge big ears here. And I have no idea for what. What is the reason for drawing these huge big ears? What kind of creature is this? What is the meaning of it? And that's all secondary. At the moment, I'm just enjoying the whole process of just drawing. Now, when I do my illustrations in my books, everything is a little bit more planned and a little bit more, you know, I have certain reasons for doing certain things and certain drawings and telling certain parts of the story. But these kind of morning sketches are just relaxing the mind. I've kind of said before that it's kind of like my morning yoga or something, you know. It's just like just letting it kind of go. It's got a lovely kind of feeling to this. It's almost kind of feeling like that blob there on the right hand side has become the eye. It's almost like that is telling me that is where the shadow of the eye is. All the magpies are out there this morning. You can probably hear them in the background. I put out some dog biscuits from yesterday that Miro didn't eat up, and I just put them out there for them, and they are going crazy. They love it. Can you hear them? Miro kind of goes through this stage of kind of like he loves something and he really can eat loads of something, and then he'll just kind of wake up one morning and go, you know what? I don't like those dog biscuits, or I don't like that food that you've given me, and he just so he's quite a fussy little creature. What a lovely way to draw these long kind of like hairy ears, almost like donkey ears. I've got this thing going on in my mind here that it's like that he's something almost like a child, the way that he's had his hair cut and everything. My mind is kind of playing with that idea a lot. Just bringing that to join up into that. I can kind of add a little bit more of a shade there under the eyes, which helps. And now that ink is starting to dry up a little bit more, I can kind of start to add some more of those kind of shadings on. It's just starting to get a little bit. Wow, those magpies are singing like crazy this morning. And it's 2 magpies, so that's good luck for me. I'm terrible with stuff like that. 2 magpies, 1 magpie. Oh dear, dear, dear. Terrible. I know people are always laughing at me saying, I'll be all kind of upset, and people say, what's wrong with you? And I say, I just saw a magpie. And? What? Bad luck. I'm like, I don't think so. Like, well, it is, you know. It's like, oh man. And I'll kind of hang around until I see another one, you know. People see me standing around in the streets waiting for an extra magpie to turn up. Slightly crazy, I know, but we've all got our craziness. Everybody's different, but everybody's got something. Now, as I wait for that to dry, I'm going to have, I've got an idea here of, I don't even know if it's a good idea or not a good idea, but I love this. I've got this kind of feeling that he's like a little kind of monster almost on the way to school or something, you know. It's like, let me get a big brush. There's a nice big brush there. I kind of feel like he is some kind of monster, but he's on his way to school or something like that. And I want to try and get that, like he's almost like a child type of young kind of beast. And I love this idea of him having a nice bright red jumper. Now these are permanent inks. These are Indian inks, liquid draw. They're beautiful inks, but I always complain about this. This top is like so small. It's like you can just about get your paintbrush in there, you know. I hate the fact that I can't get enough ink out of it. And I love this idea of giving him some kind of loose clothing, you know. Almost kind of like what those kind of cowboys used to wear, those kind of poncho type things, you know. And then if you paint it nice and quickly, you get a little bit more kind of texture to it. See there, it's slower on that side and it just doesn't really look. Lovely. I love this loose feeling that the ink kind of gives me here. I love it. I just love it. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Love that. And as I'm waiting for that to dry, start to add a little bit of bleed onto this. And what it will do is it will basically give a little bit more of a shading. And this is just water. This is just water added to this kind of semi-dry effect of the ink. And there's no color on that. It's just taking some of the color from the inks underneath. That's why that's just plain water that I'm adding here. You can see. And that's the postman, and that's Mr. Miro going crazy. Miro, don't eat my post, please. He loves to eat my post. I don't understand what's going on in his mind. I get a lovely letter from somebody and he eats it. There we are. That's nice. See there, you can see it. The grey is much lighter there around that area because it's only a small line to soak the colours from. Lovely. And again, just underneath that, giving them that kind of lip feel. And what it's doing there is just giving this nice dark. As yesterday's drawing was also very dark. I'm not quite sure why this darkness is coming into my drawing, but it does give a lovely texture once you're kind of putting things together. Lovely. And then what I'll do is, as that starts to dry and as that starts to settle, then I will go in and I'll put some ink on top. I kind of feel like I want to have I need to have a hand coming there. I'm going to have holding a book. So it kind of gives me this feeling that it's like an educated beast. An educated beast. Oh my god. I mean, the pleasure and the fun that these type of drawings bring into my body and into my mind is huge. The fact that this drawing is being done for me and you're watching. I'm doing this drawing just to feel something, and that is such a beautiful feeling. That I'm not doing this to please anybody. I'm not doing this for any sale. I'm doing this for me. And that's such a beautiful thing of just, I can do whatever I want with this drawing. I can add any colours. And it's all for my own kind of personal pleasures. And that's, sometimes it's very difficult for people to kind of understand that I'm just doing these for fun. I'm just doing these because my second brain is just kind of saying, well, do that. Why just do a big red cape on him? Why? I don't know. But my brain just tells me. And it's just like, I love it. I love that. I love that kind of looseness. I love that. Edge there, and I can also go in and add some darkness and some shading onto that, but at the moment that red is too wet, and if I do that it'll just turn everything pink, and I don't really want to do that. And there's my three-fingered beast. Let's give him a necklace like my necklace. Some kind of very kind of stylized, simple design almost. Gives it a kind of a little bit more, I would like some kind of wandering hunter almost, kind of. I love that. How lovely is that? And the drawing can just, you can take all day if you want drawing it, because you're just doing this for you. And this is just a fun. Let's just check my camera is moving. And this is all just a fun drawing. And how beautiful does that feel, just to have no restrictions, no have-tos. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. The way the black and the red work so good together. Beautiful. That is nice. I like that. And it's just a sketch. It's just a fun sketch. But the feeling of producing something like this is without any fear, without any restrictions, without any I have to. And that's so beautiful for an artist, just to explore, just to kind of add questions almost to what, you know, why is this a monster? Why is he wearing a red cape? Why does he look very childlike with that haircut? Why has he got a book? Is he some kind of monster child on the way to school? I mean, it's just, I love the questions that it brings. I love how it just evolves. The drawing just kind of finds its own way. And that's something that I find in a lot of art these days. It's like everything is so clean and crisp and so perfectly worked out, and everything has to be so amazing. And that I feel a lot of times like the fun of just doing a drawing, a painting, is being lost by this fact of money. I have to draw something that I can sell. It's not for sale. It's just a fun morning, sharing it with you, sharing our drawing. Let's call the book Peter Pan. Why? I have no idea. Just listening to my head. My head said, wouldn't it be fun if he was reading Peter Pan? A monster with a red cape reading Peter Pan. How beautiful is that? And I think people should try to spend a little bit more time just exploring. Kind of my sketchbook. This could be my sketchbook. This is just a sketch in a book that nobody ever sees. And you guys are just like a little fly on the window looking in going, hey, what's he doing? What's he up to? I don't know, he's doing some kind of drawing of a monster. Why? I don't know. What's that in his hand? It's a book. So relax your mind and just draw something for no reason today. Maybe you're drawing it right now. Maybe you're just drawing something that you feel. Then that's beautiful. For me, I just like to relax my mind and just draw something that whatever comes into my mind, whatever I feel, whatever I'm thinking. And then you know, and as I'm doing it, I'll think, well, you know, it would be nice if I did some shading on that, adding some more color to the beast, you know. And things just start to feel so nice. What other colours have we got here? We've got some other colours. Let's get another paintbrush in there. Blue. Blue is always a nice colour, isn't it? Some blue in there around the eye. How beautiful is that? How beautiful just to be able to throw ink and not worry about really what it looks like and where it goes and what it does. It's such a beautiful feeling of just ease. And today I'm going to finish with a blue frame. And I might even put a little bit of black in there just to make it stand out. Look at that. How beautiful is that? And that's my blue frame on this drawing today. Just to add some extra colour to it. Beautiful. And that is today's drawing. That is today's relaxing drawing. Some kind of creature in his red cape reading Peter Pan. What do you think? What do you think about today's morning? Please take your time and send me a comment. Tell me what you feel. I'd love to hear what you think about today's drawing. Who is this character? Where is he going? Why has he got a red cape? Why has he got this book? Let me have your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. So, thank you very much for being here today. Thank you for sharing your time. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.